so ababo ama na yefe ne se obetimi eye japade ama nchirima so ehun so mfaso na enei eba dansi se yemfa abo ne anwea yemfa nsi dan pa dia na ache se yakodom construction na mekamfo na mde ama wo enemre mu bebacho se wopa abo anwea na die si wabro san udi adu dwuma bia for yakodom construction o se wopa blocks die si dan blocks no so wopa ahodo apem ne akiri chese die wo pe no frɛ no na one no entwetwe eye enkomo yakodom kro na akwakofa eye machine editu nsuo di aba a chese baabi a wo so kwayim se wo fiem se wo hene o se to nsa na frɛ no oba ba ye wadwuma no mahon so atimi atepa chese eno yakodom ena mekamfo na mede ama obehu no ewu kumase mepa chew yakodom number no enye yira kwan kura enti baabi bia wo bia to nsa na frɛ yakodom construction na umedi dwuma no enti mfama wo si dan ajenkofu fie sima wo mu enti ubehu no Ashanti region from 0554360760 and as 0592680366 na ne no entwetwe enkomo enso so yakodom construction nei abab dia madasa abadia ma amansan te obabeboa na odan no wagye siama na afi so blocks insure pesu ntumfama nyina otunikama enso so ede ama yakodom construction, your home of quality. Kelvin Taylor abeka sadia fa Paul Adom-Otchere nsem no ho na Kelvin Taylor nsem a woka enyina opaache se Manhyia corrupt no tumfo kra no na amakwan ma sa akro no yikoso nsem a Paul Adom-Otchere eka se ono senye Manhyia enka ejeli no ene ade this shows se ono mutumfo na amakwan ma sa eneman etimi akoso according to Kelvin Taylor and some of the atujwa na debia na meka say we should not tolerate this nonsense. Any kwan say you John Domani Mahama and Manhyia kwa man kwa men ura say because he's the reason why Kelvin Taylor etwa wujimi ama kwa man nipa na bagana aba setting free okoya de na no gu asante forso kire so mamodi anama ba Manhyia swati ase enti sane ma we nyina ade a ani moya enti Kelvin Taylor nkwasi ade a wakeka ene ade afa Manhyia ho no yenko na de yenkutie na afi Black Rasta enso so abekasa de afa Paul Adom-Otchere abantie no so nsemo de no ho akofare for Manhyia nsensemu a obeye ama nipa bia onsem fata abeka de ni kwan se woka ade afa Manhyia. Stay tuned na afi yenko ni nkutie nsemo enfama.
And the Paul Adom-Otchere in his statement, say, even though Ghana chrono, where we are Ghana, he is a thief, he's a criminal under investigations. No, no, emani free jail, fear free no, otu for na him for, Manhyia Palace. Hey, this is not a joke. This is not a joke, and this is an indictment on Otu-472 and Manhyia Palace. Right now, we know Paul Adom-Otchere say ye tia kromfo wo Ghana. Per Paul Adom-Otchere statement no, Manhyia ne emu pedifo and a tamphone emma aban pressure say omunja kromfo. This is a very serious statement. Per his own statement, Opeso Kachere say, Wamaya say, Manhyia na ne siwo eko de eketahye Manhyia na esiwo eko no kore Otu-472 na kachi a yehunu se krogen a yentumi mfa kro no emfore no and the Paul Adom-Otchere atena TV so akachere Ghana fo nyina say me ball Ghana kro no me wia Ghana sika e wo se emra ne medi no Otumfo Manhyia senior officials. You cannot mention senior officials of Manhyia abra onfa menana Otu-472 nka ho. So as we speak today, the fight against corruption is very difficult. Or see, time or wohono, kwamo hene, or you're one of the chiefs, or the pressure ma special prosecutor no. Those were the guys a him for. You expect to say so obi ewia oman no so obi bo oman no kro no na say ye bia investigations a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo tena se no mo make sure say no kre akoda bebia da no ɔse saa ahemfo te sɛ kwa mo hene saa ɔhene no sebio odintintiman e make sure say ɔma frɛ special prosecutor na ama ne pressure say ɔmo njai Paul even though Paul abokro no ɔse kwa mo hene ɛyɛ ɔhene bi a odi saa adwuma ne bi ɔse ɛyɛ gyaakye hene ɔno so wɔ ha ɔno so yɛ ɔhene bi a odi tintiman a onim sɛ Paul abokro no a yɛn nyinaa yɛ kasa tia ketahyehyɛ sɛ special prosecutor no ɛnkyi aban mu nipa engum no yɛse gyaakye hene so ɛyɛ obi a he was also influential putting pressure on the special prosecutor to make sure Paul Adom-Otchere no yɛyi no free jail ɔbɔ ɛyɛ adwosoman hene ɔno so no picture wɔ ha adwosoman hene so na ɔno so edi mu tintiman ɔmo nyinaa asantimanfoɔ ahemfo ɔmo so etam phone a na ɔmo de pressure to system no so where ya ahemfo ani expect say so obi bo krono wɔ aban mu a eni sɛ nka ɔmo de ɔmo frafrem nanso ende Paul Adom-Otchere ate aseɛ sɛ asɔfoɔ anase sɔfoɔ te sɛ mensa otabel ɔne ɛyɛ kwamo hene gyaakye hene ɛne adwoso hene ɔmo te hɔ no ɔmo sɛ Paul abokro no enso yɛngyaa ne ma ne nkɔ ɛnya me na me kaayɛ na de ɔkae ne ma ne yɛhu kɛse ɛwɔ mu nyinaa ne sɛ ɔse the senior officials of Manhyia Palace ɔkanya go ka kyerɛ sɛ uba Manhyia impenifu omu di Manhyia nim omu na omu de pressure pa eto system ne so a ema yi no free ho even though no abokro no the senior leadership or say the senior officials you can say senior that means untumi yi otu fo mfrim sabi o man pon hine wumom nipa bi o hye na nan bia no untumi yi ni mfrim untumi yi eyedian akomu hine mfrim untumi yi bantama hine mfrim untumi yi dwaben hine mfrim untumi yi eyedian bekwa hine. These are senior members omo Manhyia na emre bi abayo bi kasatia otumfo ema saa mpanifo no tena ase se eye abayo na no etia otumfo nti omo twe nase saa senior members be including otumfo because you cannot tell me say senior members in Manhyia without
yo big boy
asetremu ehu behia pa se ubesi dan na odi abefo ne ma gumo eno tina mekanfo AGS company limited na me dia mawo se wo amno ne wo Ghana hanom wasi fie awie eba se yemfa eye nkania engu fie ne mu na emu enti giragire wa mepacho furniture mu makachi biogas se bia ofrashe ya na hye biogas eye digester no pese wo ye bi ewo fie a frɛ omo na onomo antwetwe enkomo ene bibia ya abefo ne ma enka no si fie no aye eye mahu kakraka ene bibia eye small one achese unwesti asase no unse asase no enti furniture mu ewo makachi se wa amono ni so wo Ghana ofie na wasi no ewo se wo ya de a obi beba no beka cho se sumesi wani atepa eba cho eba CCTV camera pa opese odi biba ofie na installation bibia koso kama e de ma wo se ne be security reasons nti obi ma ofie medin semfo a furniture mu ewo makachi no momwa no meye ni nyina kama emfama eba cho fence wo emfa security wires ni ade ntoto so a meba cho o me expert in eta just enya asem ketwa dan mu adwuma bebre ho a omo eye enti frɛ omo obehu mu eye nkran ho na behu eye 0242302201 and I say 0276901827 offer AGS company limited me ba cho omo beje so first security fence CCTV camera and a car tracking nina omo expert in it medical car cho say from omo nkran ho na be hu omo na ono ma twetwe nkomo nti mo amono ne mo Ghana mo no mo twetwe nkomo
silence is always misinterpreted but never misquoted.
Who is Paul Adom-Otchere? Who is Paul Adom-Otchere? He was born somewhere in 1974, March. He is a broadcaster and a journalist. He knows his work quite well. He's a good communicator, Paul Adom-Otchere. My brother, my sister. And when he has his show on TV, so many people are logged on and tuned in. My brother, my sister. He works with Metro TV. And he has a program called Good Evening Ghana. Recently, he almost turned it into Good Morning Ghana when he started broadcasting, albeit just once or twice in the morning. Many people listen to him. Many people love to watch him because he has taken sides politically. And his party is now in opposition and is the biggest party in opposition in Ghana right now, and that is the NPP. Under the NPP, he was given a political position. He became the board chairman of the GACL, Ghana Airport Company Limited. And his wife, Rosemary, was also made the deputy CEO of Exim Bank. Now, with the booting out of Nana Akufo-Addo from power, they lost both positions. In fact, they had to resign. My brother, my sister, this is Paul Adom-Otchere. Recently, he was summoned by the OSP, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, where he was supposed to be interrogated on issues concerning procurement and even more. In fact, bottom line, corruption. My brother, my sister. In fact, Paul Adom-Otchere arrived at the OSP's office and he almost did not make it when it came to his bail. He was asked to produce 2 landed properties in his name. He said he didn't have that. In fact, I spoke with him about 30 minutes before I came on this show. And he told me, Black Rasta, it was not a very pleasant situation. They gave me a form to fill out, and I told them I didn't have any landed property in my name in Ghana. Yet the OSP still went ahead to demand that I brought 2 landed properties in my name before I would get bail. And when I told him I didn't have, they had to keep me there for 1 whole day. Well, the food wasn't bad, but it was not the best of places to go to. Our mattresses were on the floor, no bed, and I was in a cell with some other people. I think we were 4 in number, he told me. Black, there was no harassment. Nobody came to harass me or any of my cellmates. But at the end of the day, I came out the following day because some people made it possible for me to come out. Now, Paul Adom-Otchere, in his thank you broadcast, mentioned so many top-ranking people who he said put pressure on the system so that he would be granted bail. My brother, my sister, amongst these people were Mensa Otabil, Pastor Mensa Otabil. He also mentioned the former Attorney General, and I'm talking about Godfred Dame. He mentioned some lawyers also, inclusive, and then the biggest of them all, Manhyia. He said Nana Akufo-Addo even called him to solidarize with him and to put pressure on the system to have him have bail. Many people ask the question, what deal has Manhyia got with Paul Adom-Otchere, corruption, OSP, and bail? Why was Manhyia interested in freeing somebody suspected of some form of corruption? My brother, my sister, Manhyia has responded. Remember, we said it here that Paul might just be mentioning some names, but Manhyia may not have put pressure on any system to have him have bail. Neither did Pastor Mensa Otabil do that. And all the other people that he mentioned, a lot of them may probably not have done what Paul said they did. Or was it a slip of tongue? Manhyia has finally spoken. What is Manhyia saying? Watch this. And this is from Ghana Web. It says, Manhyia Palace responds to allegations of interference in OSP investigation involving Adom-Otchere. Run the story. Watch this. He says, the Manhyia Palace has denied allegations that it played any role in the recent release of media personality Paul Adom-Otchere from the custody of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Now, the response follows widespread media speculation suggesting that the palace intervened to facilitate Adom-Otchere's release after his brief detention over a controversial revenue assurance contract awarded during his tenure as board chairman of the Ghana Airports Company Limited. Now, speaking in an interview on Opemsuo Radio, which is a Manhyia affiliated station, a senior palace official referred to as Prof clarified the official stance of the Asante Hene's palace. Dash it away. My brother, my sister. So, what we said is true. Everybody wants to feel that they have support. And when you are in a situation like this, you are in a hurry to mention some top-notch people in the society to put fear in your perpetrators. I am sure that was what Paul Adom-Otchere did. Because all those names mentioned were not lightweights, including Manhyia. And according to Paul, they called to solidarize with him and also empathize with him. Maybe sympathize with him. But above all, they put pressure on the system to have him have bail. It's a way to say that, Paul, I am powerful. All these people are behind me. In fact, in some cases, he made it point blank. Like in the case of Adom-Otchere and also Mustafa Hamid, he said, they called and said, we told you that this will happen. We told you that this will happen. The OSP is no good. In fact, Paul made it look like all these people were against the OSP and therefore wanted Paul out. So many people were questioning what interest the Asante Hene has, Manhyia has, in a case that engenders what is known as corruption. What interest have all these people, Pastor Mensa Otabil and the rest of them, have when it comes to fighting corruption in the country? Now Manhyia has come out to speak. Manhyia played no role in the release of Paul Adom-Otchere. And when you listen to that interview, Prof goes ahead to say, how many times has this guy called Paul Adom-Otchere even come to the Manhyia Palace? Why should we be interested in him? He seems to be saying, my brother, my sister, will the other people also come out? Or will they keep mute and let it go that they actually put pressure on the system to have Paul Adom-Otchere released? Bernard was also mentioned. Professor Akodie was also mentioned. Many other top-ranking members of the society were mentioned as people who put pressure on the system to set him free, at least on bail. My brother, when we are fighting corruption, let's be serious and fight corruption. It doesn't matter who you are in the society. When you are invited to answer charges bordering corruption, my brother, my sister, you don't need all the entourage to come there and be singing and dancing to ask for you to go away or be bailed, like the NPP does. I think politicians in general love to do that. When one of their members is picked up for questioning, they think that by going there to make noise in their numbers, make a lot of noise, drum and dance, in fact, people would see that they have support, and for that matter, leave them out. This is foolishness. This is absolute foolishness. When somebody is picked up by the police or by some other investigative outfit, it is all in the interest of Ghana. Ghanaians are not dumb. Ghanaians are watching and listening. When they realize that the right things are not being done, they are the same people who rise up against these investigative outfits and kick them out. Kwame Nkrumah said, the Ghanaian, paraphrase, the Ghanaian could be as patient as ever, but when the time is up for him to rise, nothing can stop him. So Paul, this is what Manhyia is saying. How many more people were mentioned in the tape as happy?
Okay, I know I did it. No, but you won't for you. You caught near Quack and you see any yanka, and I know your cocoa boa. enti bebacho so wo Ghana wo amono ne ha mepacho kakra bia nsa fa number ne da soro 0554047264 say mu anwa atade sika ni nyina no otu yankra yebeba ne abeji na ya akobua emofra no amomo so enso abeye daachi eye panyini ewo ehonom enti frɛ na beboa minim sɛ kanu bebra akoma so mbe support afi no kwa awiye ewo sɛ yehwɛ nkwada no nso na mo so esiri bi ewo honom enti Kelvin Taylor and the no Manhyia for also release statement but yeah the video no beba bonten enche na obi anso ate de eno so ewom na afi bibia anso etumi akoso kama ewo honom a eno aye de tie famous TV esumie you just subscribe and share na afi yeah the videos no tumu a onso nya bi a kire wadwen FTV ebacho aha yeah the update is lot and it go and so edit emamo yebasa nso ehia bi yakram